Hi, hello everyone. Hope you are doing well today. Would be nice hearing from you. If you can see me well, if you can see me well, and where from you are joining this live session. Whew, today I feel a little bit nervous, I must say, because I'll be talking about my personal story, and I will be sharing with you um, something wrong with sound. Oh no, we have technical issues. Okay, let me just double check. Okay. Is it better now? That doesn't look good. Is it better right now? Could you please let me know? Yeah. Am I back again? Please let me know because I had some technical issues with the sound. Not yet sure if everything is okay right now and you can hear me. Please stay with me and let me know. How do you hear me right now? Is the sound okay? Yes. Thank you so much for confirmation. Um, I am a little bit nervous today, I have to say, because today I want to share my personal story about my relation to beauty and how I was fighting that, and where I am at today. So, before I dive into this presentation, I actually have several slides to share with you today as well, and some photos of me that will be interesting. So, I want you to ask, to think about the term beauty. What beauty, what this definition means to you? What associations do you have? Is it, an obligation to constantly upgrade yourself? Is it a waste of time and money? Does it support you, or maybe you find beauty as a magnificent experience? So, uh, just a second, I will just double check if everything is okay. Okay, right now everything is okay. I have confirmation from my tech support, my husband. Thank you so much. I love you. So, from my early days, I was actually fascinated by beauty from my childhood. I saw it everywhere. I saw it in nature, in my mom, in her closet for sure. Animals, colors, everything was so beautiful to me. And I could just lie in the grass and stare at the clouds for hours and hours. But with the time, I felt that I become more and more disconnected, and actually, I started to feel even ashamed because I enjoyed beauty. And with the time, I feel that it made me feel uncomfortable. And maybe this is where I should start everything from the very beginning. So, I'll be sharing my screen. Hopefully, everything is okay. Um, Beauty, lost and found. So, back in the day, when I was still in kindergarten, I saw a girl wearing this princess like green tulle skirt that was so delightful, and it looked like a portion of ice cream on a very hot day. But there was this thing that really annoyed me about that girl so much. The way she wore the skirt without any grace, without any respect. And, probably on top of that, I was a little bit jealous. So one day I approached her and I told her, you cannot do this. You cannot wear this beautiful skirt in that way. And she was older, she was stronger, so the rest of the story remains silent. Of course, I'm being dramatic here. Um, so, as the time passed, I quickly realized that not everyone needs to know what do you think or feel. So, I stopped providing my style consultations. My sketches of dresses were replaced with the books of math. My photo shoots with my friends were pushed back with history tutors, and a few decades later, there I was, a lawyer to be with master's diploma in my hands. Up until the age of 25, we are taught how to become and stay a part of society, which is probably a good thing because we do live in a society, and knowing some rules is necessary skill. However, that installation usually is backed up with a set of standards and stereotypes, opinions and suggestions. So soon enough, we get to understand what is good student, which achievements proves your success, how to talk, what not to say. Magazines gives you many ideas of perfect body proportions, fashion offers trends to follow, and new products are basically chasing us more than our pets. So we tend to collect more and more attributes throughout our lives to prove everyone, ourselves including, that we are successful. And I guess that we do succeed until the next one, the better one, shows up. So here I was a happy child, unsuccessful model. This one is definitely about the success. starting lawyer's position. So cute. Back to modeling heights. And back to lawyer's chair. So I probably do not have to emphasize how controversial I felt, and I think that it reflects on my hairstyles. Yeah, I felt so lost about the paths in my life. And as a successful lawyer, I could not accept the idea of working or even enjoying beauty industry, but at the same time I just could not deny my creative side. So therefore I was going back and forth between beauty and something a little bit more serious or successful based on my installed software back in the day. And here came the big day when I got so successful and so serious that I almost forgot how to smile. Oh, you know what? Let's check what my hairstyle looked like back then. Oh. And as you can tell, I even tried escaping the stereotypes I felt being as a blonde lawyer. But what I did at the end, I actually escaped my environment. So I left Lithuania. It's time to sip a water. So, in a new world, I could let myself be whatever I want. I left my restricting uniform and went along with colorful unicorns and days fulfilled with careless lifestyle that, a part-time job and student's life offered to me. And finally, I felt happy. I did for a while because as months went by and the number of sneakers, ripped jeans, and holes in my hair got bigger, I felt so lost. As a part of fast changing world that has so many things to offer, we are constantly being sold to. We are advised to think this way or another way. We are advised by things in order to look a certain way that usually should speak to the world out loud about our success, about our access to the latest fashion trends, about our ability to fulfill beauty standards. And keeping up is really hard and exhausting. Neglecting all and walking away from the beauty itself is painful and sometimes even harmful. So I have tried both ways, chasing the beauty and neglecting it. And I must say that I haven't found any success nor happiness there. The turning point in my life has happened, actually, not so very long ago, when I stopped relying on the success recipes based on outer world's definitions, standards, suggestions, and instead of that, I turned to myself. And I started to look for the ways how to reconnect with myself. I started to explore what is my sense of happiness, what is my sense of beauty, how can I find the purpose in beauty that should be less about vanity and more about meaning. And it was so freeing to discover that all the answers were already within me. And I just needed to have a closer look at my core, at my values, my purpose, the things that made me happy, my emotions, thoughts, desires, beliefs, intuition. That is how I discovered beauty in a totally different light. And I finally felt that I am able to finally emerge more and more beauty into my life. But what was even more fascinating, that with this shift in my mind, I actually started not only to create more meaningful beauty around me, but I also enabled myself to recognize the beauty that was already there within me, within other people, within nature. So, discovering the beauty that spoke to my heart, that was meaningful to me, and I think that this is the main reason why beauty once again became joyful in my life. And actually, this is how I finally set myself free, by realizing that creating beauty is not subject or limited to choosing a pair of um, tights. The purpose of my work as an image consultant is to help to reconnect and uncover the beauty that raises from within. And only I believe in this way, beauty becomes authentic and one of a kind. So that was presentation for my story. Thank you so much for listening to it, and I really hope that it might give you some deeper understanding where I myself am coming from and how do I understand beauty, and not only beauty but also myself and my outlook on many things in this world. Um, that's it. I did that. Wow. Ah, that was a scary thing to do, actually, I must say, and now I feel such a whew, relief. um, yeah, so that was a small portion of my story, and actually, the next video I will be talking more about authentic beauty, how to find your personal style. I will share with you a practice that you can actually do by your own in order to identify your authentic style, and in order to start building your wardrobe, or even anything what you are creating in this world based on your sense of your authentic sense of beauty. Yeah. So I will be sharing this video on upcoming Sunday, hopefully, or Monday. So please keep an eye on my channel and allow all the notifications in order to be notified when I'm posting. And now I really want to have a look into the chat. What are you guys talking about? All good, Sylvia. Sound and image okay. Thank you so much. Will watch Denmark. I'm actually not such a sport related girl, so I'm not watching. Hello, my dear. I'm watching from Romania. I love what you do. Thank you so much, Alex Sutza. Lorelei. Well done. Thank you so much. Nice to hear your story, Giedre. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that I'm able to share with you, and I really appreciate your time that you are spending here today with me. And I feel so grateful, actually, that I am able to share my story and that you are able to hear that. And I really hope that my story will help you to kind of, start seeing the things a little bit differently, or if you find yourself in disharmony or disbalance in your life. I also been there. I also experienced many things, and what I understood throughout those years, that this journey that is actually still happening, but my main understanding, I would say that everything starts from our approach towards the things. And if we want to change something in our lives, well, probably I should talk about myself because I don't know many things. So, what I realized that in order to change the things, how I perceive things in my life, I have to shift my mindset actually before shifting anything else. And from that moment, I started to see, the things just started unfolding, and I started to see this beauty, and to feel gratification, and to be grateful for so many things that are happening in my life and around me. So if you are struggling somewhere, I would really recommend working on your mind shift and looking for the ways how you can shift that. And any practices might be very handy. I did quite a lot of inner work with myself, especially for the last 1 year. And mindfulness and working with the mindfulness really helps to start seeing the beauty of this world and all the amazing opportunities that we actually have. Yes, I see your comment coming in. Beauty is an industry constantly marketed on us. On the other hand, it is regarded as shallow, so no wonder there is disconnection. Yes, yes, Laura Lay. I totally agree with you. And throughout my story, what I shared with you, I felt this way. And I would say that, you know, unless we stop this process of being constantly chased and marketed, and it is actually up to us how do we perceive it, and it is our responsibility to shift, that connection, or to find that connection if we feel disconnected or even powerless in some way. Of course, there is a lot of pressure and many standards, especially we as women might feel a lot of pressure, but on the other hand, we also have many tools how we can put the things into the order that we would feel we have the control over them. So yeah, and I will be sharing my tips in my upcoming video. Do you wear jewelry from Monica Vinader? No, I am actually wearing jewelry from different brands. This is Annalisa that I did several collaborations with, and I love this brand. My earrings are old Zara, and my ring is one that I got back when I lived in Denmark, but I'm not sure what was the brand. So yeah, it is a mix, and every piece has its own story, and yeah, I love jewelry pieces. I think that it is very easy to create something authentic as well with jewelry pieces, and dress up like a simple blazer that I'm wearing today, which is actually my mom's. So yeah, the gold necklace looks like Alisa Beltempo design. Yes, it is. It is actually. It is by Alisa Beltempo and Annalisa collaboration. Thank you, Deborah, so much for watching and listening to me. So I was so concentrated on my presentation and working with that I did not think through the questions uh, that we can cover today. But if you have any questions, please let me know. Um, I'm just right now brainstorming about my channel's future and how can I bring to this channel more meaningful uh, themes, topics, and content, because I noticed that there are so many great girls out there that you can follow, and so many influencers, and but you know, it is also, on one hand, it is great that we have such a huge so many options to connect with each other, to um, be informed about, you know, the latest things what are happening in our world, and also latest fashion trends and so on. But on the other hand, we might also get discouraged quite fast, and we also might lose the track of what is actually meaningful to us, what, you know, what is that special thing about our sense and our outlook on things, because we are so much influenced by so many different factors nowadays, and social media, and all those things. So I think that staying true to yourself and staying embodying your core is really really essential. And I'm actually considering how can I bring more of this mindfulness mindfulness related approach, and how can I infuse that in fashion as well. And yeah, hopefully that is something that would resonate with you as well, because I just feel that only in this way beauty, fashion, and everything that surrounds us might be with a meaning and deeper purpose. Phew, talking and about very serious topics today, but I just felt that I felt inspired to do that. So um, yep. Now let me just check. Hmm. You know what? I might actually ask you, what would you think if the next time I would have a guest speaker for our next live session that might happen next Thursday? Would you be interested in that? Because you know, when I'm working with women, I usually find that many of us are not able to accept our bodies. Many of us are struggling with self love, and I don't like this term, but probably this is the way to express that. And I feel that there is so much disconnection, and I don't know, I just have to do something with that, because I've been through many things, as I was sharing with you today, through my story. And I think that it is important to talk about those things, and it is important to stay connected with ourselves, and sometimes raising awareness might help, should help. So I would be really, really interested in hearing your thoughts. Mesh Glesson acceptance, self acceptance, your body acceptance. I think, yeah, those topics are really very sensitive, and they should get more attention than they get, probably, or at least on this channel. I mean, there are so many different sources and practices and books and influencers talking more and more about those topics, and I think it's really important to discuss. But also, I feel that I would love to be able to share with you those topics as well. So would be really interesting hearing your opinion. How do you feel? Would you be interested in listening to those listening about those topics being discussed? Would you be interested in that number of dropping viewers really gets me nervous. um, so yes, I feel right now a little bit bad because I don't have any specific questions to discover to chat about today, but I really hope that my upcoming video will answer many questions. Maybe I could just share quickly the yes, now I can see new comments, so probably they were just frozen to me. Acceptance, yes. So I felt very disconnected from myself this year, so I'm working on being mindful too. It will be great to hear more on this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's really so good to hear this, and of course, COVID and quarantine and this whole pandemic was on one hand quite a great opportunity for us to look at ourselves and start reconnecting with ourselves, because we were forced actually to disconnect from the outer world for a while, and probably many of us have experienced this journey, and I think that it gave to this world a lot of created a lot of harm, but at the same time it gave many good things. So great to hear that I'm not the only one on this journey and on this mindfulness journey. First, having a good self-esteem and loving oneself. Yeah. So we are touching here the similar topics, and I'm really, really glad to see that we are on the same page. What about life makeovers? Great question. Great question, actually. I am thinking, and probably I'm just training right now myself to be and feel a little bit more confident in front of live camera, because it is a little bit different from what I'm posting. So it is totally different experience, but yes, I am considering and I'm thinking about this idea, and I feel that in this right now I'm just reconsidering so many things. How can I bring more value? Right now is my main topic, and I'm looking into the videos that I'm planning to create or anything what I'm doing. I'm thinking about the value that I'm bringing with this content, with this piece of photo, with this message. So, and thinking about the life makeovers, I'm also thinking, what's the value that I'm creating for other people? What is the value that I'm creating for the one who is, for the attendee? What is the value that I might give for the ones who are watching a live session? So there are few things that I have to sort out, I think, first of all in my head, so that later on I can translate to something beautiful and valuable to this world. Ah, kitty gritty. Giedre, let us see your style every time you're live. So yeah, today I'm wearing just a simple. Oh, this is my camera. Okay. Um, cami top, blazer, and black, very comfortable trousers, and that's it. Quite simple, casual, but very comfy, and I don't know. I just love the idea that this blazer was my mom's, and yeah. So, but of course we can do that. And I was actually thinking about my short videos. How can I make, how do I make my outfit look better from time to time? And I was trying to do that on YouTube, and I was filming those videos where I would explain everything step by step. But I'm thinking that probably the same thing I could actually do on my Instagram, where I would just, quickly make a video without probably even editing it, because um, mom's life made me realize that my time resources are very limited. So I'm, looking into the ways how I can create more valuable content in less time. So I think that I might do that. Also, I already started to make some, photos, and to check how long it takes for me to edit those and post on Instagram. But I think that there is certain, portion of the things that I might transfer to Instagram, because it is just easy and quick. And sometimes it's enough to take a photo in order to uh, give you a message that I want to give. So sometimes I feel that it's not even valuable to film a whole video about simple topic, like for example how to upgrade your outfit. I might do that just on directly on Instagram. So yeah. um, you are doing great, Kitty Gritty. Thank you so much for your love and support, and sending you my love back. So I think that that was a message, quick but deep message from me today. Um, your your messages also gave me a perspective on things, and how I might adapt to the things that I am creating right now. Um, so I won't promise anything for now, but I can promise that we are going to do another live next Thursday or Wednesday. I will keep you informed about that, and we'll schedule a live session prior to it, so you can think about the questions, and probably I will post a topic that we will be covering. And I have many ideas right now, but I just need to refigure everything in my head and rethink once again. So for today, I think that that is it from me. I was just so occupied by this presentation, and what I will be saying to you, and what my message will be about, that I was not even thinking a lot about the questions. And I just feel that today that's it for me, and I'm just emptying my cup. So thank you so much for joining this live session with me. I will save it so you can watch it once again, or if you did not have a possibility to join this live session earlier, so you will be able to see my presentation on my relation to beauty, lost and found, based on my personal story. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your effort to get to know me better, and all the best from Germany. Thank you so much, and my best wishes from Lithuania, and see you next time very soon. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, everyone.